Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell here. We finally got some new episode titles for Pokemon Horizons, specifically for episodes 74 and 75. That's the good news. The bad news is no summaries yet. So, unfortunately, I don't have context of what these episodes are going to be about, but based off of the titles for both these episodes, I'm going to do some speculating in today's video. We did get a summary for episode 73, but seeing as the previews out there for that episode, I'm going to move on from that episode and cover that when the episode comes out next week in next week's Horizons live discussion. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to be focusing on episodes 74 and 75 and what possibly could be happening in these episodes. Now, real quick before we get on with the discussion, I just want to say if you're someone that's brand new to the channel and you like this type of content, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, click that notification bell, and also watch the video to the end. All these factors really do help, and I would definitely appreciate it. Anyways, let's get on with the discussion now, shall we? Now, episode 74 of Pokemon Horizons airs on November 22nd and is titled The Three Explorers. And then we move on to episode 75 of Pokemon Horizons. It airs on November 29th and is titled The Future We've Been Entrusted, The Shine of This World. Now, unfortunately, since I don't have the summaries for these episodes, it's really hard to say what exactly is going to happen in these episodes, but there's a few things I can speculate here. So, first and foremost, we are definitely going back to the Crystal Pool in episode 74. We're going to be heading back up the mountain, we're going to go to the Crystal Pool, and that scene that we saw in the preview, both of them, is going to happen here. And what I mean is we got that scene where Liko is there at the Crystal Pool with everybody else, and Diana is there. And my expectation is she's either going to be showing up again in this episode, or she's going to be showing back up at the very end of episode 73. So I am confident in believing that Diana is going to be making an appearance here in this episode. And then also we knew from that preview is that it looked like Liko had 4 ancient Pokeballs on her belt. So that tells me right here that whatever the result is in episode 73, we're definitely getting Kleavor on our side. So now we've got 4 of the hero Pokemon. We just need 2 more, Entei and Rayquaza. So nice going, guys. But besides all that, the scene where Liko encounters that mysterious individual is going to happen here. And not only is that going to happen, but we're going to be talking about the 3 explorers, which clearly is referring to Lucius, Gibeon, and this mysterious third person. Now, when you consider all that, and then the title for episode 75, The Future We've Been Entrusted, The Shine of This World, probably Liko and the Rising Bolt Tacklers being entrusted with Terrapagos or just something else alongside that, it implies that we're going to get something major in episode 74, some potential major lore here, especially with the 3 explorers. And considering in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, specifically Scarlet for this case since the Scarlet book is the thing here, and in the DLC you have Terrapagos, and I believe you have to have a Koraidon for Scarlet, you get an interaction with Professor Sada. And I am wondering if the same thing is kind of happening here, but in this case it's Liko meeting this third unknown explorer that was with Lucius and Gibeon. At least from what we can tell, they were with Lucius and Gibeon. And it's possible that we are going to learn about the 3 of them and kind of just what happened, like their adventures and stuff like that. Possibly knowing who this third person is, and maybe Diana can provide some exposition as well. And maybe she's done some research and knows who this third person is. And we might actually be learning about what happened with Lucius, with Gibeon, and then this third person. And then the formation of the explorers, which probably stemmed from this. Obviously, being the 3 explorers, Gibeon probably named the explorers after this. And it's pretty clear that something must have happened between these 3. Especially for Gibeon to go down a dark road and try to obtain Terrapagos and go to Rakua. It's pretty clear that there's some major rift here. And something happened with Lucius. Something happened between them all. And maybe something happened to this third person. Possibly something tragic. Like, there's a lot of potential here for us to learn a lot about what happened in the past here. What happened between these three. And what happened from here. And why Terapagos is just so essential to Rakua. And maybe possibly learn some stuff on Requiem. I mean, Diana doesn't know what happened back with Spinel, Emethio, and Liko, back when the Requiem was used on Umbreon. So maybe we'll learn a little bit more about that. Maybe there's something there that caused the rift between these three, or specifically Lucius and Gibeon. Like, we don't know yet. Like, there is a lot of potential here. And I have to say, even without a summary here for me to go off of these 2 episodes, I'm actually really excited. I am really excited for these episodes because this could potentially be big. It could be big enough to steer the direction for the rest of the series. And I'm kind of excited to know about the 3 explorers and more about them. And we could be getting that in this episode. So, I gotta say, guys, I'm really excited going into these episodes. I am really curious to see what exactly is going to happen in these episodes. I mean, just based off of what I just came up with here, there's a lot of potential. I mean, I could be completely wrong and then the opposite happens, but like, from what I'm seeing, we might actually get to learn a lot here. And I'm very curious to see what exactly is going to happen in these episodes and what happens from here. Oh, and on a small note, I just want to mention, I'm wondering if this is it for Kitakami. Like, is this going to be the last episode in Kitakami? Or are we going to have another episode or 2 or 3 or potentially 5 in Kitakami? Because I don't know what else we're going to be doing in Kitakami, because we got Cleavor potentially in episode 73. And we learned this big revelation here, so what now? What else is there for Kitakami? I feel like we've kind of accomplished all our goals. Maybe Carmen steps in, and then that's what leads us to Blueberry Academy next? I don't know, but we gotta go after Entei and Rayquaza. So, who knows? This could be it for Kitakami, or we could have a couple more episodes in Kitakami. Not sure yet, so guess we'll find out soon enough, though. Alrighty, guys, since we don't have any other episodes to talk about beyond these 2, that's all I got for this video. It's gonna be funny if the summaries drop next week and, well, the opposite of what I just presented happens. Oh well. It happens, I guess. But anyways, I'd like to know your thoughts, guys. Even with the limited amount of information we have regarding these episodes, what do you think is going to happen in these episodes? Do you think we have a lot of potential to learn about this third person? Potentially what happened between Lucius and Gibeon? And whatever happened to this third person? What do you think is going to happen here? And what do you think we're going to do beyond this? And how long are we going to be in Kitakami for beyond this point? Is episode 75 it for Kitakami? Or are we going to be here for still a little bit? Maybe potentially for the rest of the year at least. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And again, if you're someone that's new to the channel, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And guys, have a great day or night wherever you're at. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye now.